All right, let's get started. Thank you to all the teachers and students for this wonderful weekend, and for attending our National Secondary School Programming Contest 2026, as well as the Hackathon Learning Workshop. This competition has now entered its 6th year. Today we'll be holding the opening, briefing session, all the explanation content, and its documents. They will all be posted on our official website. This is our poster for 2026. Well, the event registration started this morning, and you can begin signing up now. I've already seen over 20 students in the system who have started registering. The registration period will be from March 1st until May 13th. Then I will explain all the detailed timing once again. So this year, as in previous years, the registration website will be NSSPC.io. This year's finals will be held a little earlier than before, also during our school holidays, on August 29th and August 30th. So the first 2 days are the 2 days right before the school holidays start. The location will be at Wywan Technology, in the southern city of Johor, which is Sinai, Johor. I will explain where this location is shortly. This year's programming language will be C, just like in previous years. C++, Java, also Python. Here are all our partners and sponsors. The event registration is on NSSPC.io. I'll do a brief demonstration here. Let me explain because some students or teachers are participating for the first time. Our event. I'll keep it simple here, so maybe your school is joining for the first time. If participating. Scene transition. Teachers participating for the first time can also learn how to register. This is our official website. If you have any questions during the process, you can write them in our chat room. We have colleagues available to answer for you. If some questions are harder to answer, I will address them after the briefing session ends. All questions will be answered collectively. So here is our official website. We would like to trouble the teacher or the responsible staff at the school. There is a poster here. If you think this competition is quite special, we hope it can be published to all schools. We welcome you to download and print it out for posting in the schools' prominent corners. As for other materials, we will have our brochures available in English and Chinese versions. The Malay version is being finalized with some last adjustments and will also be uploaded later. Here is our poster, along with explanations of the content and the overall participation format and process. The suggestion here is, why participate? All of the previous years, all of the preliminary and final round questions will all be here, along with some FAQs. And then last year's workshop, we all thought that the workshops led by the instructors we invited were quite worthwhile. If you are interested in information technology, these contents are all worth learning. Next, this is our recommended study work. Our self-learning platform has 3 levels, from beginner, intermediate to advanced. Also, here are some of the formats we've accumulated over the past 5 years. And these are some videos of the finals we held over the past 5 years. And of course, most importantly, The most important thing for all teachers and students is how to register, right? We go back to the top where there is a register button. When you click on it, you need to fill out all the information. Here, I am just making a simple demo. Then, you need to enter a password. Here, you need to write your birth date. And here is a difference from previous years. The school name needs to be filled in from the very beginning. But since there are many schools, if you use filtering, you might end up filtering out quite a lot. So you can simply input a few characters. For example, you might enter Hi, school. It will filter some names. For example, here if we say Hinhua, it will jump to this if you input Hinhua. It will also show this. So as long as it matches any character in the middle, it will pop up. You just need to use select and it's fine. For example, after we choose Zhonghua, it pops up Kuling Zhonghua Middle School. If you find that your school is participating for the first time, you can also manually enter. For example, if you really are SMK, then it's perfectly fine to enter it this way if it hasn't appeared before. Then we suggest you first try filtering to check your school. See if it appears in this example. Then next, select the gender. Then here, choose T-shirt. T-shirts will only be given to finalists in the final round. We only issue T-shirts to those admitted to the finals, but you select it first so that we can effectively assist us making early predictions on the T-shirt. Then here there is an account type, which is if you are a lead teacher or a school coordinator and you want to know how student signups are done, you can choose teacher. If you are a student, then choose student. Most choose student. If you want to know what form students will see after logging in, please remember to select teacher because our staff will say, confuse whether this is a student or a teacher. And here is a country, we from last year. The country has a total of. There are 4 countries besides Malaysia. This year, it is expected that more Southeast Asian or Asian countries will be added. Please select the country you live in. Of course, if you are in Malaysia, select Malaysia. Then your phone number. Where is the ID card? If you are Malaysian. If you are a Malaysian citizen, select the IC number. If you are from abroad, select the passport number. And these are the terms and conditions. After finishing, if you accidentally miss something in between, if there is anything missing in between, it will remind you. You must fill it out. Fill in the information you just entered. Sign out. The password just now. Stop. After finishing, you will receive in your email a message from us. Received. The message of the email we successfully registered. At the same time, you will see it says, you can click here to select your Fill in your personal detailed information, including your ethnicity, and also where your school is from. Bin Wandu. I bought the wind. Detailed content of old shoes. Here is a brief explanation that this is a required field. If you have a student ID, please remember to fill in the student ID because this is quite important to us. If you don't have one or your school doesn't provide a student ID, then you don't need to fill it in. Next is your school's information. If you know the school's address, you can also enter it. Then sometimes by accident, entering the wrong school name, we can still check from the address. At least some information can be found. Certain information. As for the qualification exam time, it will be explained later. If you are learning on Solo Learn, Code Chef, or Code Forces, after finishing, you can submit the related materials. Fill it in. And if you have successfully formed a team and have teamed up successfully with the other 2 classmates, just fill in your team name. The most important thing is, please remember to check whether you are participating in NSSPC this time or Hackathon. If you participate in both, check both. If you only participate in one, just check one of them. I'm done inserting. You will be here. You can modify any part you want at any time. This is this part. Next, we will have a student WhatsApp group. As long as you check this, you can join the student WhatsApp group. This is about the registration part. So back to our slides. So please remember to check whether you are participating in NSSPC or attending the hackathon. If you participated in our competition last year or before, what can you do? Students, please do not private message me. Write in the big group so that others can see it too. If you private message me, I might not be able to answer during the explanation. I just reviewed the messages. If you are a student who already had an account last year, let me clarify. If you had an account last year, for example, students with last year's accounts, when you log in, you will log in here as usual. Because you are already a student, most of your information should already be correct. The only difference from others is what you need to choose. This time it's participating in NSSPC. Whether to attend one event or both, there's basically not much difference. Except maybe last year you were Form 1. But this year it has become Form 2. The rest should be you. Unless you're from a different school or something else, most are basically the same, then it's done. Press Save to succeed. Here is a phone number to call. Okay. Let me check again why he is Internet L. Okay, let's move on to the third part. It's about time. Because my screen keeps switching back and forth while I'm speaking, if you notice that my page hasn't changed, please remember to remind me. Okay, this is the scheduled time for all matches. The group owner can't get in. Can't get in, can't get in. What's the reason? I don't know the reason. I'll ignore it for now. Okay, The registration period is from March 1st to May 13th. The same, from March 1st to May 13th. You can register and study within the system. You can study based on our information. Additionally, we will in April hold 3 hackathon workshops before May 15th. All participants need to submit qualification tests. If you are participating in the hackathon on May 20th, you will need to submit your hackathon proposal. Submit electronic proposal document into our system. Well, we filter out from the information those who pass the qualification of hackathon or NSSPC students. These students, after passing, you need to form teams. Then June is our preliminary round. The preliminaries are on June 20th and 21st. It is the hackathon preliminary round for the hackathon. This preliminary round is online. That is, and for this proposal soft copy, we will conduct a round of screening of electronic information. Well, students admitted to the preliminaries will enter a briefing for the preliminary. The NSSPC preliminary competition is on June 27th. After the preliminary competition, the teams who qualified to join final can start to make arrangements, such as air tickets or transportation to attend our finals. As for the students qualified to the hackathon final, we will proceed as in previous years. Schedule from June 28th to August 28th. Online coaching. Corresponding mentors will be assigned to you. You have 2 months to collaborate with your mentors to improve our final competition model and make it better. Then prepare to write at the time you mentioned on August 29th. On August 30th, participate in our final competition. The dates are incorrect. It's August 29th and August 30th. So this is the time here. This is repeated here. The final match location of this year's competition will be here. Our final venue will be at Ywan Technology, the branch office in Malaysia, hosting the grand final. The location of the grand final is, if you drive yourself, it's basically just behind Johor Bahru here. Then if you come down from Penang, it would take about 6.5 hours to 7 hours. If you go down from the central region and take the back route, it would take about 4 hours. The further south you from, the closer it be. Of course, if you come from East Malaysia, Sabah or Sarawak, then there's no difference. You just fly directly to Senai. It takes about 15 minutes to get to Ywan Technology from Senai Airport by car. Of course, if you are at a school in the southern region, it's very convenient, no matter where you come from. Phunyu High School, Kalai, or from Phunyu High School or Kluang Chom, Hua Chinese School, then the drive to Ywan Technology would be within about 1 to 2 hours. Well, the NSSPC 2026 competition format is similar to previous years. All participants choose the method just mentioned to register for the competition, and then pass the qualifying exam. Next is team formation. Form a team to participate in our preliminary round. All of these previous rounds were online. Except for participating in our finals, why is this one scheduled around June 28th? The 28th. June 27th. Just directly. Our NSSPC preliminary is because we hope the students participating in the finals have at least some time to prepare and get ready for the finals. To do some. If the corresponding preparations are made earlier, the airfare for him won't become so expensive in the 2 weeks before. The only 2 changes are the Ximiao Awards. This time, the Junior Excellent Awards are, compared to the Ximiao Awards in previous years, awarded to the top 6 pure junior middle school students in the preliminaries. After ranking, we will directly present the Ximiao Awards to them, regardless of whether they participate in the competitive finals or not. This time, we have observed 5 years of experience. More and more students in the pure junior high division are becoming outstanding. So now we will make a slight change. Our Junior Excellent Award is for all pure junior high school students in the competitive finals. Pure Junior Team means all 3 members are from Form 1 to Form 3, or teams with students in Form 1 to Form 3, Grade 7, Grade 8, and Grade 9. Their rankings will be separated out based on their final competition results and rankings. This award encourages more schools to participate by sending students. And because the competing teams students will be 180 students is qualified to final teams. In previous years, we only awarded the top 10. Only then were there awards. Now we have this Best Overall Performance School Award. So what we hope is, which school are you from? No matter if you are from different schools, or if you are from all 3 from the same school, you will all try your best to answer the questions. We will have a point system, and after the points are calculated, there will be an award for the best performing school overall. We encourage all students advancing to the preliminaries and finals to give their best performance. Of course, we also hope to maintain the principle of cross-school collaboration. So the details of the calculation will be announced soon. Additionally, the theme of this year's hackathon. Last year, all 180 students who participated in the finals, including the team advisors, realized that the hackathon is for those who already have some technical skills and want to try participating. They can then validate their technical abilities through solving problems. This is quite an interesting competition. This year's theme is AI plus Supply Chain Hackathon. We hope that because of AI, we can find a mechanism for green logistics within the supply chain. So we won't go into detail here. It will be briefly provided in this conference. Of course, this year is different from previous years. Last year we created some small prototypes. This year, we hope students can conduct simulations of their solutions. So you need to simulate and present your scenarios in detail. Now, before we move into the question and answer, I still have something to clarify. If you are careless and have already forgotten your password, you might have registered last year but forgotten it. Here, right here, there is a reset password option. So for reset password, as long as you enter your email correctly, we will send a reset password email to your email address. Then you can click there and enter your new password. You can then log in. So if a student, I really accidentally forgot last year's login password, just press reset password. If during the process you still find yourself not understanding why, or if you didn't receive the email you sent, please contact us. Okay, this is this part. Now let's move on to the question and answer session. Are there any questions from teachers or students? Let me take a look. The group wrote June 20th. Answer the first question. The group's token can't log in. It's okay on my end. If they can't get in after us, then play this recording. Play it for the students. Play it for the teachers and students. Well, is the preliminary competition on June 20th or 27th? Answer the teachers or the students' questions. June 20th and 21st. Yes, if you are participating in the hackathon, then this online explanation means you submitted a proposal and you passed. For example, just as an illustration, for example, we have 50 proposals this year. Then we go through the soft copy, proposal screening. We are left with 20 teams. Need to do the preliminaries. Online presentation. The dates are June 20th and 21st. If you are participating for NSSPC, it will be on June 27th. Preliminary round. The premise of this preliminary round is that you have already formed a team of 2. A team consists of 3 people. If participating preliminary, there was no main leading team before, this is fine. Students, it might be like this. Some students are really participating for the first time, or some schools are participating for the first time. Their school really searched everywhere and only had that one student to participate. After passing the qualification test, by the time of the preliminary round, we will arrange a time to assist everyone in forming teams.